Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I haven't got anything new and exciting today, but I'm just going to be working a little bit on this piece that I was doing the other day with the envelopes. I cut that piece off there and have a little flip open so you can just, open the book, of course, or the flip part. Sometimes everything goes a bit skewy. I'm here in Australia and I've got lots really to do, but I don't know if that's straight, that bit there. I might have to cut that bit off. I'm a bit late getting in here today because I've been talking to my daughter, my eldest one. Yeah, so I've been on the phone, but I've still got all this stuff sitting here, so I thought I'll just put this together. Hopefully it won't take too much longer. I thought about putting this blue too on there because I just love the colour and it goes really good on this, but it's too big, this too big. And the only ones I've got are actually that size in that blue colour because I haven't cut out any more. I've got green ones. I've got a 3 that looks pretty good. I think the green looks really nice on there, doesn't it? So we might go with that one. And we could have an A or something. I don't know. Let's just got to decide fairly fast because I want to get this bit done because I need to start in the next bit. We'll get on with the next bit. Okay, so we've just got a couple there. I'm going to put on. I've got all these as well. What's going on? I just had a couple, but I got more than a couple. So the 2 is nice, but he doesn't show up enough, does he? So we're going to use this here. 3 I like. The 3's nice. Now, underneath the 3, I'm thinking about having one of these here that I cut out a long time ago. This sort of stamp thingy, and I can stick that there, I suppose. It could be a pocket, I guess. You could tuck something small in there. That's a good idea. Righto, so let's put this on here. Hope everybody's having a good time with their crafting and so forth. I'll stick the 3 on first. He's been a little bit chopped on the bottom. Or was that the top? No, bottom. Leave that for, right, he's been a little bit cut off him. Hang on. What about a B? That's better. That bit of there's been this the scan and cut. Lots of people haven't figured out how to cut out things with the scan and cut as far as cutting around a picture goes. That's not good because it's really hard to work on it and it's an expensive piece of stuff. It costs a bit of money, so I really think that it's a shame we can't figure out how to. Some people can, yeah. A lot of people have done it, but it's a bit tricky. I think it's a bit complicated. So I'll put them back in that packet. I've got stuff all over the place as per usual. I've been doing a bit of crafting out in the lounge room, and I've got a truckload of stuff out there. So I promised hubby I will shift it. He never asked me to, but I can imagine he would like me to move it soon. Okay, let's put a little thing on this, hey? Let's put a sequin on here. Right, we get a bead needle is a good idea. A bead needle is a good idea because they go through really easy. See, like that. Yeah, I've already had it threaded up, but I didn't know I was going to dob a sequin on here, but I will. It's got to have a bit of something. I absolutely hate tipping things out because then you got to pick them back up again. I'm going to put 2 on top of one another because they're very light. You're not going to be able to see it very good. What do you think about that? Yes. Right. Don't know. Wouldn't matter if the little bead was on top of it, would it? It's not really showing up that good. That's my issue with that. Hang on a minute. I'll try and get a smaller, darker one. And there's some in there. You can put on any sort of thing, a little button. A little button would be good. I found some really, really small ones. I've been going through a bit of my stuff out there while I've been I've been finding things, you know how that is when you haven't really lost them. But it's fun. So that's good, that's on there. And I'll fasten this really giant knot here. I went out yesterday to the shops. I actually went out and I posted all the parcels, people. So all your lace is on its way to all you good ladies. I'm sorry it took that long, but it was too cold here, and yesterday the sun was shining. Today it is too, but I can't afford to have 2 days off in a row because I need to get back in here and get onto this. And you just can't afford to take time out, can you? Now, which way does this go? I'm trying to make a knot. Put it through there, eh? Make a knot. I just don't want it to be too high. Yeah, I went to get my nails done again yesterday and they couldn't fit me in, so I come back home. I've had to make an appointment now for Friday, so because I'm going to have to fix them. I don't know about you, but if you've got something in your life that's really annoying you, we have to get it fixed, don't we? We do have to fix it. So that's just a little bit of added something, which I hope is not going to be too thick. I don't think it will be. It's only a tiny little thingy. Tiny little bead. Put a bit of stuff. And I'm only going to stick down the 3 corners because I'm having that as a little pocket there, which I'll put something in a second, but I'll just stick this down first, give it time to glue on. So, don't know what I think about that lump. It'll be fine. No, putting too much of this glue on here. I'll put it back in here, that fabric a bit, so I've got to make sure it's not in that hinge part there. Okay. Righto, now something small, piece of card to make a little thing to go in there. You see? Now, what could this be? A little tag. We want a tiny little tag. This would be cool. This will fit, won't it? Yeah, that'll fit. Make sure that's dry first, Sonya. Okay, so this is one of the middle out of this sort of thing. It didn't turn out too bad, but I'll practice on another piece. So we just need a little tab thing on the end of that, and there should be plenty of pieces of bits here that I can get something like that out of. Oh, I'd love to share some of my stuff with you people. I'd love for you to come over and grab a bit. Oh, look at that. I have collected up so much stuff. Oh dear, look at that. I have one of those too. I just have so much stuff that I've collected up because I'm a bowerbird. I'm a bit of a bowerbird, and I just like me things. So maybe I can use that later. I've had that since when I nearly started on here, truly. I really can remember that because it's got Mod Podge on it, I think. Got Mod Podge on it. I just want a tiny bit of paper, Sonya. That's all you need. It's a tiny bit of paper. Oh, look at the goodies in here. I can't help myself now. I'm going to... Well, there is some goodies in here. Let me just put one tiny piece of paper on here, Sonya. All you need. You need something that's going to fold easy. But it'll make a good enough tab so that it won't. And this is good. This is a piece off of somebody sent me this. They did. I'm going to turn this over. One of my good subscribers sent me this nice piece of paper. Put it over there like so. Oh, sorry about that funny noise if you heard. I don't know what it was. Something to do with me, I suppose. Just going to go in there like this. But you really need to be able to get hold of it, don't you? I was going to get one of them crimp thingies, you know, that might be too much. I suppose I could just put a brad in there, but just on the top so you can't see this part that comes out there. What do you reckon? I'm a bit of a weakling today. I was going about that properly anyway when I was taking it off. How about something with a bit of green on it? A tiny bit of green and something, Sonya. Make a hole there, tiny little hole in that. We want it back here, don't we? Just for the look, I think. The same thing with a hole would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah. That would be a eyelet. Do I have eyelets in here though? Oh, must have eyelets in here. Unless that was one of the things I took out there. I didn't want to bring anything back in here today because I want to bring it all back, so I didn't want to bring it back in. I'd have to take it back out again. Oh, I don't know, so I'm confusing myself now. An eyelet. Why didn't I not have them in here? Because I would have used them, wouldn't I? They should be up the top there. I can't really see what that says. It's dangles, and I think that's eyelets there. Okay. Sorry about this, people. I just can't find something that's fair in front of me, I'd say. It's usually how it is, isn't it? You can find something. Okay. Righto. I'll just have to settle for this thing for the time being. I'll find my eyelets and I'll put something. This one's not good because it's got both the stems on this are both the same. I got hold of it. Nobody panic. I did it. Keep bending the outside of this thing up, don't I? You can put a little this little tickety thing on here. Now I thought I know I'm doing more of journaling now than what I was of saying. I go through stages, you know, we probably all do, where we enjoy something a bit more sometimes, and I really like doing these sort of things because I've sewed for many years, and I think I just want to do some of this now for a while. I really do. I have a thing that I feel like I want to just play with paper and stuff, and it's fun. I'm going to put it in here, and that way everything will stick down, and you've got to do the whole lot. You've got to put it all the way across here because you don't want to... I must have moved this camera back a bit, eh? There we go. Sorry about that if you haven't been able to see what I've been doing. Now, I'll put this on here, but not all the way over. You've got to have a little bit at the side there. You have a little bit at the side. I might have made that just a tiny bit big, but that doesn't matter. It's my thing and I can do what I want. I can do what I want, can't I? Yeah. Make sure that's stuck down before you try to push it under there. I'll go in. Yes, it will. That's cool. There's an awful lot of stuff on the page. Don't care. I like interactive things. I do like interactive things. I really enjoy doing them sort of things. Now, do I want that one, or do I want something a bit bigger and more, you know, elaborate? No, I'll have the mushrooms, because there's a mushroom page. There's mushrooms there. Yes, under here. No, I'm keeping that bit there for something. I don't know. Might put a stamp in there so you can write on it. What do you reckon? Put a stamp thing, look, a faux stamp looking thing, just to write on. Yeah, just a little page to write on. Okay. Piece of paper. Put a small story on it. Put this on here, and this can flip up. What do you reckon? Here's another bit. And then you've got a couple of things under here. If you need lots of places to write, put down your little notes. And I do like the way that it's all torn. It's all torn it. So this is the right way. They should be in, that should be on first. I'll just take that off, put this one down. Just glue up the top there and put this one down. Should be a bit shorter still, eh? It doesn't matter if you've got a bit, it's higgledy-piggledy, some's straight and some's crooked. It just makes, for the uniqueness of the thing, doesn't it? You know, because it's, I was going to tie that down. Well, I wasn't actually going to tie it, but I was going to put one of those loopy things in it. Now, if I look at this and I like that, and I do, I'm going to put that there, okay? And this is where you can do your writing under there. So I'm going to take this off here. Excuse my fingernails, they are so scary. I'm so sorry about that. Comes over the top of that a bit because it can, you know, you need to, and I added a bit more glue. I did because I wanted to make sure, is that glue there? Keep rubbing, it'll come off. Here we go. I don't mind that at all. Now we need something on this bit because it's not quite happy with the finished look on that yet. I've got the top of this to do yet too. This part here. Right, and I'll take this out, this card, and I will do this bit before I work on anything else. The cat's decided to have a sing. Righto. What can I put behind that? I didn't like these because they were too dark, isn't that right? So I'm going to take the breads out, and I might have to put something in here to hold this down. What do you reckon? Maybe flip something up from the back, from under here. Add something to there. No, because then that won't actually fit in your book, I don't think. Speaking of that, I wonder where that is. There we go. That wasn't so bad after all to find. So I'm hoping that these go together all right. That bit's got to be stuck down. I think they do. Don't you think? That looks good. I do like how that works. The pages together. Okay. And I really haven't been looking at both of them together, but now I can see that this is what I like. This is what I'm doing, and I nearly I nearly go cutting this up here. This is me page for in there, isn't it? I need to probably put a bit of card behind that. Add a bit of card behind it and make it a bit more solid and turn it into a... Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll fix this top bit here. Okay, and then we'll get over to the next page, hopefully, very shortly. Yes. I know it might take a little while to make. It could even take 12 months or something, but, you know, that's just how things are. Got lots on. I could work on it all day, every day I could be alright, but I just can't do that. I'd like to. My brain wouldn't let me, I don't think. I'd wander off somewhere else and do something else. Don't think I've got any good stories today. Sometimes, you know, there's lots of things that I know and I've seen and I've done, but you don't always think about them though, do you, I say? You don't always think about these things that you've seen and done. I'll try and see if I can cut this straight with the scissors. That'll be a first. Well, this other to go by, so this other card there to go by, so I just want to... So it's only a very small image, and then you can just write on the back of here, whatever you want to. There wasn't much difference in the size, so that's all right. I might make rounded corners on this. I probably should put them on that other one too that I've got there. That little book thing with the... I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. I just feel this needs something. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to spray it. It'll take a little while to dry, but I'm going to put some white. I'm going to put some white spray on this. What do you reckon? Oh, try myself. Where's something to put behind this for just a second while I spray that on there? Yeah, this is just the back off of something. I don't think I'll get it all over the place. Maybe. Should start first somewhere else. Not going anywhere. Made a sort of circle though, didn't it? What's the matter with this? It might be clogged up. I've had it forever. Well, it won't come out. Right, you work, please. Nothing comes unscrewed. Oh yeah, it does. You know, just wander it around a bit. I don't know. It is a mist, Mr. Huey's colour mist, and it's white. But it's not going to work now. Come on. Really? What is wrong with you? Maybe now. Ah. Oh, well, I could have just as well put some gesso on that, couldn't I? Just would have did the same thing. I just wanted it to make a... Lift it up. Ah! Anyway, this doesn't usually happen. As a rule. It doesn't. That looks good. That will wipe off a face. I wanted it a bit thicker than... Oh, look at me thumb. Oh, my goodness me. I cannot get loose with anything fluid when I'm doing these things. No ink, no paint, nothing. I can't do it. It doesn't work for me. Actually, the paint will. If I can find the paint, I should have did it with the paint. Just as well, I've got some more pictures of them ladies in that book, which I do have, and I've got some wipes here somewhere. I've got myself into a mess now. Okay, wipes. You poor woman, look what I've done to you. And myself, I'm a bit pale now today. A bit pale. Now, what? Another packet of wipes, is it? These ones are a little bit dry. It does tend to happen though, doesn't it? I'll tip a bit of water in the hole. left them along a bit more, a bit better. I have to put some more water on this. Sorry about this, people. It's okay. We'll be right. We'll come up all pretty and shiny when we're finished, won't we? Well, it'll work. Yeah, stories come to you when things happen in life, don't they? And you think, oh, gee, that reminds me of this and so forth. So I don't sort of have anything today that we could talk about. And I suppose in a way I needed to make that so it was a bit lighter, so we could put some writing on it ourselves. You know, you could just write on that if you wanted to. But we won't fiddle around with it anymore. We'll wait till it dries, and then it can go back down in there. And all I did was, you know, pretty much make a mess of it, didn't I? I didn't do anything to make it a bit more jazzy. I could put some pearls around there later, some liquid pearls. I'll sit it there, and I will work on this part here for now, which I thought I wanted to put this on, right? And I didn't know whether I did or not, but it could happen. You never know, it could happen. Do I want to put this here? And then you can put a note in there or something, a picture. I meant to say a picture, photo or something. Need each pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in the book. That's what I need to do, because I can. If I sit it in there, then it'll help me. Hopefully, help me get me. Sorted out where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. So there's nothing under there yet either. You know what? I think I'm going to leave this because I want to come back and. I know my heat gun's over there. I can't use that yet. I want to do another piece to put in this book, so I need to do another page. I'm going to glue this on here. And that, I think I've finished doing. No, I'm going to do this first. I'm going to corner this. I'll only do a small one. I'm using that L for little again, people. Really? Sonya? Oh my goodness me. It's alright, please don't panic. I'll be okay. We all will eventually be okay. Do I need to leave these just ordinary corners? Do I? Can't help myself. I want to cut them now, because I did that other thing. That didn't work. Not in there. That's alright. Yeah, okay now. You can see that there, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that. Now I'm going to glue down the side here and the inside of this. Because the pocket's just down through the top. Okay. So I should put the link to this first couple of parts of this. I think there was two. I'll put the link to it under this because I didn't realise them, and I know it's hard to find different pieces, different stories, so I'm hoping that that'll help you find where I first started this, okay? Now, that bit's got to come off, no? It's alright. We're going to leave it like that. And I'll put it a little bit this way, yes, and then I can do then I can have something on the side down here. I'll do a nice piece down the side of something. And I didn't ink that, and I should have done before I laid it down. we'll decide what we're going to put on there. I'm afraid I'll have to come back because I do that, don't I, from time to time. I need to revisit. Is that lifting up? Well, that's another thing to me of if you're taking a while to do something. Actually, that's not actually ever been shut, has it? So that can have a piece in there. A tuck. Yeah. You see, that was originally always open because when I stuck that on there, you got an envelope. You got a pocket. Does it come out this side too? A minute. No. There's a pocket here. Right, so you're going to put something in that. There's another pocket. Oh, that's cool. I've got a lot of pockets now. So, yes, I didn't use that, so I'll have to come back and do that as well, won't I, now? And I hope to do that shortly, but we'll have to do... I want to do another piece on here today, another page. So this one will be filled with goodies and, you know, but lots of writing space. I like to fill them up. They are interesting to me, and I think if I owned this, I'd be really rapt about seeing all these things on each page, and then you can have your own work, your own bits and pieces underneath where all these tucks and things are. So I need something in there, which probably won't be that because that's a bit bright. Well, it's not really, but it's not going with me colour-wise things I'm really aiming for here today. I want to do the colour thing. I really do. They're nice. See, they go good. Them colours. We'll keep it on the down low. Even that one there. That's something I printed off the internet on one of the free things, but I don't know why it's that colour. I'm not a fan of that. This one here, I really do like this. I really love the colours in this. But anyway, now we're going to turn the page and we've got this one here. The music paper. Okay. I'll do a bit of inking first, I think. And you can't really see it that plain, but you get down the other way. This is a little bit, there's two pieces of paper here though. Oh no, there isn't. That's the back of that. Right, well I'll be putting something over this. Well, I will be, and it'll make it stronger anyway, whatever you use. It's going to make the page a lot stronger. I don't think I put much ink on there. I did a bit. I did a bit of ink. Okay, now I'm going to have to give a mouthful of water. Sorry about this. And then we'll do our next piece of thing. Next bit of thing. I'm really partial to use a piece of cardboard or burlap or something next. The burlap I've got though is this one, close by. That was handy. And I'm thinking about that. Or some cardboard. I don't know. I have got it, but not in my reach, I don't think, today. In that bit, no. Righto. Well, we're not going to be worrying about that too much. We're going to just get on with this. Let's make some. I need to. What have I got here? That thing. I need a sort of maybe an envelope or a belly band. You know what I never made? I don't think is a bookmark. I don't think I've ever made a bookmark since I've been doing this. I don't think I've ever made a bookmark. Yeah, it's interesting. I suppose there's some things that we do a bit, and then there's, you know, things we don't do at all much. Oh, look at those. Oh, I love them. They are gorgeous, aren't they, having a little dinner? Well, they're squarking for some anyway. Cardboard. I have, what's the name? Handmade paper. Don't know what I think about that on there. This is something I wanted yesterday. I would have liked to have found them. Anyway, Let me see what I've got here. In this baggie. Sometimes, I just put bits and pieces together just to see if I can, make a particular thing out of. I need to make an envelope, I reckon. I haven't made an envelope for a while. Probably since last time I was on here. That's cool. There's a bit of handmade paper. I like that. I do like that. That's neat too. And I've got all these pieces here that I can... Oh, yes, that's very nice too. That's a bit bright. That must have been an envelope. And something somebody sent me. I don't think it's mine. I'm not big on doing a lot of tea dyeing because I just don't have the space. Now this has given me the idea that I'd like to make one out of the freezer paper, and I did some yesterday, but they're out there in the other room, and I borrowed my husband's freezer paper and I said I'll give you back some darling later. I've got to find it first, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find it here today because I'm not sure whereabouts that would be. If you could only see where I'm sitting in this mess. It's all good mess though, I like it. Oh, and I do like this. Piece of fabric. This can go on one of my stitching things. Now don't get carried away into stitching, you've got to finish this first. Okay, so making it, now here's an envelope, a very big one, and I don't like the fact that it is so big, and I could just do something with that, couldn't I, and put either a bird on there or something. That goes good on that colour. Righto, let's see what I can do with that then. Maybe we'll have a go. Just make sure that it's not bigger than the book page. Because that would prove wrong, wouldn't it? That would really be wrong, wouldn't it? If I did that. Right, I wish I knew where that... Actually, I could make corrugated cardboard if I had that. I have got a thing. I've got a bit of machinery to do that. I'm actually going to bring my cart back in here that I bought and put all my tools on it, I decided. Now, see, what am I thinking about this, Sonia? What am I thinking about it? No. It just so happens, but it's cardstock, it's a bit thick. It's a bit thick, and I do have paper, though, like that, don't I? That's cardstock. So is that. Give me a bit of paper. It's too busy. It's too busy. I think that's all I've put up here, wasn't these busy bits. Oh, hang on. I could make an envelope out of this, couldn't I? Out of this piece here. I do have some cut out, but they're not what I need, so I can... Or are they? They're a bit small. It's a bit small. Look, I wanted an envelope. I should probably use this one. It's all little. I could have two. Oh, we could get carried away, couldn't we? That seems too easy, though. These are very stiff, but these are better off to be used on something else. What put it down there on the floor? Okay. We'd have to try something else there, wouldn't we? I don't know if I want to put those in here. These pictures, I don't know if I want to put them in there. Where's me these. Like these. And these. I can use that as a tuck. Or something. Oh, this green one. It's good. Like that. I've only got two of these really done so far. I need to get on with this. Don't I? make some more of these pockets to put this stuff in. Is that a pocket? Yeah, it probably is. I don't know, that's fallen out of somewhere. Obviously I didn't make them deep enough if everything's fallen out of them. I like that. I was experimenting one day them things to see if it worked all right, and they didn't. They turned out really well. I do like these. I've got that lady in the front, haven't I? And she's a fairy ballerina. That lady in the front. So I could have another picture in here somewhere, something. This little one here with the bear. I'll try her. Put these in here so they won't disappear on me. They'll only fall into the bottom of the bag if they go anywhere. Right, now I've got a kerfuffly messy. No, that's not what I wanted. I've got the idea in my brain. Just got to get it out of here. Just got to get it out of my brain. I'm not happy with that little bloke next door and he's revving to that car. I don't think how that, you know, there's someone. It must belong. The boy must belong to the man that lives in there. I don't know. I know he had a son when he was married, but he's been divorced now for a fair while. And that boy must be his son that's in there, because I don't think they'd put up with anybody else in their driveway doing that noise. This piece. I'll move over this way. If that's... I'm sorry if I'm fluffing around here a bit, but... Oh dear. Sorry, people. I see I could cut this down. I suppose I can if I took it apart. It's the right colour and it's already done, and I don't have to worry about it, and so I don't... I should have got this organised, shouldn't I, people? I should have got this organised. I'll get a little one and I'll copy it somehow or something. Maybe I could just cover that. I don't know if you could hear that, but I don't know if it's necessary. He didn't rev it for very long this morning. Sonya, running out of time here. Stop fiddling. I can't help it. I need to find the right thing, and I wasn't coming on here this morning all ready to do this. I suppose I could cover it with bits if I can't think of what to do with it. Cover it with strips or something. I do like these pieces at the top here, and you want to include that in the thing, don't you? But then you've got to get the stuff out of there, but you can, because that's sort of sloped down a tiny bit, so you can reach in under there. Okay, so I'll do a collage on this, of these bits here that I happen to have, and there's not much interest on them, is there? There's not much exciting stuff on that. Give us another look here. Must be something else in there you could use. Oh, hang on. Pieces of paper. Bits of scrap. Bits of scrap. Make a mess, that's the way. I like this bit. We'll go with some scrap pieces, eh? We do a bit of scrapping here. Oh dear, what am I going to put underneath that? There's not too much of it on my mat. Okay, I'll start out with the lighter colour piece, I think. So I can cut that off if it's not right. Can't I? If it's the wrong length or something. Collaging the envelope. Something for down the bottom. A piece of me work. Actually, I'll put that there. I'm just using this Boo stick glue, and it works really fine. I'm going to put that way so I can have a bit of texture. That's a bit and that's too orange. It is a bit of me work, but it's too orange. I'll just get this bit off here, and I'll have that piece in there. Okay, a bit of orangey colour. Don't ask me what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm putting it in this book because that's going to have to be cut off there. You've got way too much of everything. That was lucky I didn't cut the envelope, wasn't it? Everybody's saying, Sonya, be careful. Alright. Whoop. Probably would have been better if you had made them thinner, but we can stick the odd thing on afterwards, can't we? You know, you don't have to have a hard and fast rule on that. That's not good. I moved it over onto the glue. Oh dear. I know it's going to be stuck in the book, but really, I'll hold on to you now. And I'll stick in heels. Putting a piece of, I think this is bacon paper, so I've got it in here somewhere. I have it somewhere. Bacon paper. And oh, that looks pretty. Doesn't it? Yeah, but you've not got that colour in this book. It's, I don't think, not yet. I'm not going to put it in there either, Sonya, leave alone. It's too wide. Okie dokie, that's cool. There's a skinny bit. Put on a skinny bit. It just makes it, you know, different, doesn't it, from just an ordinary piece of paper. It's your own piece of paper. It's your very own envelope. I'll have to put this on here and do it. Some glue on that. How far do I glue it up? I must have put enough on there. I'll just cut it off then if there's no glue underneath it. And it's not quite right yet. You know when to stop? I do, yeah, I think I do. I just when I think it's right, I'll stop. Okay, I'll cut this off here. I better go now, and I'll come back on here and I'll continue on with this journaling business. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.